Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share about a topic about hairstyle. Have you ever had the experience when you walk into the hair salon, taking your favorite pictures of your favorite celebrities and ask the hairstylist to do the exact hairstyle? But it turns out that you didn't always get your ideal hairstyle. That's because the hairstyle you choose may not suit your face. Today, I will show you some tips to show you how to get your perfect hairstyle. Today, I will separate my presentation into two parts. The first part, I will introduce the best hairstyles for each different face shapes. In the second part, I will show you some tips to keep in mind before you go to a hair salon and get a haircut. First, let's talk about the best hairstyles for each face shapes. When we talk about getting a fresh haircut, a face shape is definitely the most important factors we need to consider about. But before we do so, we need to know what face shape we have. To do so, we will do a simple quiz to do that, and we will answer some questions. The first question is that, what is the widest part of your face? And you can try to measure it. For me, my option would be, the widest part of my face is cheeks. So I will go with B. You can record the answer because there will be results for you to match to your face shape. Okay, so I will go with B, and my answer I will write down B. Second, what is the length of your face compared to the width of your face? Is it length longer and width same length and width, or your width is longer than length? This time my answer will be A because my face is longer. So I would go A again. The third question is that you can try to compare the length of the widest part of your forehead and your jawline. Is your forehead as wide as jawline, your forehead wider than your jawline, or your jawline is wider than your forehead? This time, my answer is A, and yeah, my head is like longer, and so my forehead is this. And the last question is your chin sharp, rounded, or angled? And my answer is my chin is quite sharp, So after you get all the answers, we can try to match our answer to our face shapes. So you can try to find your shapes. My answer will be BA, so my face shape is long. But today the face shape will be discussed is all about women's, because Jerry is not here today. So after that, we can try to figure out what the best hairstyles suits for each face shapes. The first shape is hard faces. Hard faces often features a broad forehead and cheekbones with narrow jawlines and chin. So all you need to do is to find a haircut that decrease the width of your forehead and increase the width of the lower half of your face. You can try to pull up your hair up to a high top knot or a high ponytail to do so. Or if you want to go low, you can try lock, because this makes your jawline looks more wider. If you want to go longer, you can try deep side parts with loose waves and let breaks at the collarbone. For people who has this kind of face, you should try to avoid middle part or short bands, because that may make your jawline looks narrower. Yes. The next face shape is diamond faces. Diamond faces always features narrow forehead and jawline, and their cheekbones is at the widest point of the face. Diamond faces is one of the most flattering face shapes, and all you need to do is try to soften the sharp and balance your cheekbones. Because diamond faces is well symmetrical and balanced, so you also have to try to accentuate your elegant face shape. You can go long for long side swept bands to add more angles, or go shorter for a textured look. You can also try middle part and high ponytail to pull out your hair and show your bone structure. And also avoid overly heavy bands or straight bands, because that makes your head shorter and add more wideness around your cheekbones. Then we had round faces. Round faces has a similar length and width, and they have the prominent and rounded cheeks. You should try to you can try texture lock and deep side part, or if you're brave enough, you can also try a short pixie cut because that could add more angles and more texture into it, so your face don't look so soft. You can another common mistake people with round faces will make is that they hide their face behind too long hair, and didn't show off their soft face. So you should avoid longer length hair. Also, avoid soft and wispy bangs because that makes your face looks even more soft. Then we have oval faces. Oval faces has a well balanced appearance, and this kind of face shape suits a wide variety of hairstyles. Because your face shape is already at a well balanced situation, so all you need to do, you can choose many hairstyles as long as you don't elongate your face. So you can try like bob or go longer for a shorter length cut with subtle layers, and a layer can add more volumes into your head, so it doesn't look so short. Also, you can try side swept bands to achieve the same effect. Avoid heavy bands because your face shape is already at a perfect length, so you don't want heavy bands to make your face look shorter, or a one-length hairstyles because that makes your face look longer. For square faces, they have a broad forehead, wide cheekbones, and a strong jawline. Square faces has angular face, so you should avoid adding more lines and angles into your face. You can try soft and wispy bands to soften your lines on your face, or try straight and long hair with layers to add more volumes. You can go shorter for subtler bands to achieve add whiteness around your cheekbones. For square faces, you should try to avoid thick blunt bands because they might shorten your face. Also, avoid white curls because white curls can add more whiteness around your faces. The last one is long faces. Long faces has a sharp jaw and forehead with a long chin. For long faces, you should avoid sharpen your face and avoid elongate your face. And flat iron wave is perfect for widening effect. Also, you want the widest point of your wave hit around your cheekbones, so go for loose curls. For longer faces, avoid longer hair because you don't want your face to become longer, or one-length hairstyles to avoid added length to your face. Now we have already know what style suits our face shape, and it's time to go to a hair salon to get our haircut. But before we do so, we need some tips to keep in mind before we get haircuts, and there are 5 tips. The first tip is that don't take a big hair change before important occasions. Important occasions like weddings or interviews. You want to maintain your hair in a more natural way, and just organize it a little can make you more comfortable. Second, don't wash or condition your hair the day before you go to the hair salon. People with the needs of dyeing and perming should pay extra attention to this technique. The reason you shouldn't wash your hair is that if you don't wash your hair, your scalp will have some natural oils on it, and it can protect the dyes and perms to hit your scalp. And the reason you shouldn't condition your hair is that there will be silicones in your hair, and the silicones will make your hair not easy to be colored. The third tip is to consider your hair quality first. Everybody's hair quality is different. Some are curls, straight, thick, or soft. Before you go to a hair salon, you should communicate with your hairstylist to see if the hairstyle you choose conflicts with your hair quality. The fourth tip is to consider the follow-ups. The perfect hairstyles we see on magazine is often made by electric rods or hair wax. If you are a clumsy person, before you choose your hairstyle, you should ask your hairstylist, will it be difficult to organize after this? The last technique is to learn the hairstylist techniques. When the hairstylist is styling you, you can just throw out all of your styling problems you have faced, and let the hairstylist to teach you how to adjust the curls, how to use the hair wax, or how to use the electric rods. And by doing so, you can know how to organize your face into your ideal style from then on. So after the tips I introduced, I hope everyone is ready to get your next haircut. That's the end of my presentation.